This lesson can be a true milestone in your health journey, and I say this with full conviction. If you deal with varicose veins, poor circulation, leg pain, frequent swelling, or that uncomfortable feeling of heaviness in your legs at the end of the day, what will be revealed here has the potential to profoundly transform your quality of life. Think of your veins as rivers that should flow smoothly, carrying oxygen and vital nutrients to every cell in your body. When this flow is interrupted, whether by blockages, loss of elasticity in the vein walls, or poor valve function, the body responds with clear signs. Varicose veins appear, venous insufficiency, pain, fatigue, and an increased risk of more serious complications such as thrombosis. What few say, and what you need to know, is that before considering invasive procedures, like surgery or expensive injections, there are natural, simple, and extremely effective paths. These solutions are recognized by specialists in angiologia and vascular surgery in various countries, and can prevent disease progression, relieve symptoms, and even reverse some of the damage caused by poor circulation. Natural strategies proven by science. In this lesson, you will have access to the main natural and scientifically based strategies to strengthen vascular health. These are practical actions you can start today, even before thinking about any more aggressive medical intervention. Moreover, you will learn about an essential vitamin, often neglected, that acts directly in protecting and regenerating vein walls. Its deficiency is linked to a series of vascular problems, including capillary fragility, poor circulation, and a higher risk of clot formation. This vitamin is so powerful that its effect on vascular endothelium and venous tone is compared to some medications, but with safety and natural anti-inflammatory action. And it doesn't stop there. At the end, you will have access to an ancient formula, a natural preparation used for centuries in traditional Indian medicine, the renowned Ayurveda, to restore blood flow, reduce leg pain, strengthen vessels, and bring real relief to those suffering from varicose veins and poor circulation. If you are truly committed to your health, the well-being of your legs, and your freedom of movement, pause for a moment and write in the comments, "My life is worth more than gold," and go further. Share this lesson with at least 3 loved ones. It may seem like a simple gesture, but it could be what prevents surgery, chronic pain, and years of suffering for someone you care about. And I tell you clearly, whoever stays until the end of this lesson will never see varicose veins the same way again. What you will learn here are natural strategies that have the power to revitalize your circulation. Because varicose veins and venous insufficiency are not just aesthetic issues. They are silent cries for help from your circulatory system. And the sooner you listen, the greater the chances of reversal and healing. 8 fundamental strategies for the health of your veins. Ignoring the body's signals is like trying to hide the sun with your hands. Inevitably, the effects will come. The good news is that modern medicine, combined with integrative approaches, has already identified a series of natural, accessible, and highly effective strategies to stimulate circulation, strengthen vein walls, and relieve symptoms like pain, swelling, and heaviness, before even considering invasive treatments. Write carefully, apply with discipline, and feel the difference in your body. 1. Movement is the fuel of circulation. Physical inactivity is one of the main enemies of the venous system. Our legs were designed to move, not to stay still for hours. The contraction of the calf muscles, what we call the peripheral heart, is essential to push blood back to the heart, overcoming gravity. Daily walks, climbing stairs, cycling, or even simple exercises like rising on your toes and lowering slowly help stimulate this venous return. With just a few minutes a day, you reduce pain, edema, and slow down the progression of varicose veins. 2. Hydrotherapy, the bath that activates your veins. A simple but powerful technique, alternating hot and cold water on the legs. Hot water promotes vasodilation, while cold causes vasoconstriction. This contrast works like a kind of vascular physiotherapy, increasing vein tone, stimulating circulation, and relieving discomfort caused by venous stasis. Just alternate between 30 seconds of hot water and 30 seconds of cold, repeating the cycle for 3 to 5 minutes. 3. Leg elevation, gravity working in your favor. If for a long time you have used gravity against your circulation, now it's time to turn it into an ally. Lying down and elevating your legs above heart level for at least 15 minutes a day helps drain the blood trapped in the lower limbs, relieving swelling, fatigue, and that classic feeling of heavy legs. It's a simple habit, but with proven therapeutic effect. 4. Anti-inflammatory and vein protective diet. A large part of venous disorders has an inflammatory basis. Diets rich in refined sugars, trans fats, and sodium promote chronic inflammation and compromise vascular health. On the other hand, red fruits, such as blackberry, strawberry, blueberry, are rich in anthocyanins, which strengthen capillaries. Foods with flavonoids, like red onion, broccoli, kale, purple grape, and green tea, help maintain vein elasticity and fight inflammation. Including these foods in your daily diet is not only preventive, but can be a true natural treatment. 5. Phytotherapy, the power of plants in vascular care. Herbs and natural extracts have been used for centuries in traditional European and Eastern medicine with recognized efficacy. Plants such as horse chestnut, rich in essin, witch hazel, and gotu kola contain bioactive compounds that improve venous tone, reduce edema, and promote vascular regeneration. Phytotherapeutic supplements with these actives have scientific support and represent a powerful reinforcement against venous insufficiency. 6. Weight control. Less load, more health for your veins. Each extra kilo represents a mechanical overload on the venous system, making blood return more difficult and favoring varicose vein formation. Excess weight is also associated with increased systemic inflammation, worsening the condition. Therefore, maintaining a healthy weight is not just an aesthetic issue but a determining factor for circulatory health. Even small weight losses bring significant benefits. 7. Smart choice of clothes and shoes. Clothes that are too tight around the waist, groin, or legs can compromise venous flow. Likewise, shoes with excessively high heels or completely flat soles interfere with walking biomechanics, impairing venous return. Prefer shoes with slight elevation and good arch support, as well as clothes that do not compress the main blood vessels. 8. Avoid the silent habit that sabotages your circulation. Sitting for long periods with crossed legs or standing still is extremely harmful to circulation. This behavior reduces muscle action and favors blood accumulation in the lower limbs. If you work standing or sitting for long periods, get up every 30 minutes, move your ankles, stretch your legs, do calf raises. These simple gestures keep your blood moving and protect your veins. Putting these strategies into practice doesn't require large investments, just commitment to your health. And I assure you, by adopting these actions in your daily life, you will start to feel relief from pain, lightness in your legs, and even visible signs of improvement, where before surgery was the only option. The essential vitamin for the health of your veins. Now the time has come to reveal a true pillar of vascular health, a natural vitamin little valued but absolutely crucial for the proper functioning of your veins. Vitamin C. Although often underestimated, this simple and accessible vitamin is one of the most important for those seeking to improve circulation, prevent vein weakening, and combat problems like varicose veins, spider veins, and venous insufficiency. Few people realize it, but the vascular system, composed of veins, arteries, and capillaries, depends directly on the integrity of collagen, a structural protein that gives strength and flexibility to vessel walls. And it is precisely vitamin C that activates the enzymes that synthesize high-quality collagen. When it is lacking, vessels become fragile, lose elasticity, and structures dilate easily, favoring the appearance of circulatory changes, including increased risk of thrombosis in more advanced cases. It's like trying to build a building without mortar. It may even stand for a while, but structural flaws soon appear. But the benefits of vitamin C don't stop there. It is also one of the most potent natural antioxidants known. Its action neutralizes free radicals, unstable molecules that damage vascular cells and promote chronic inflammation. Furthermore, it directly protects the endothelium, which is the tissue that lines the inside of blood vessels, improving blood flow and reducing the risk of blockage. Another fundamental role of vitamin C lies in stimulating nitric oxide, a substance that helps dilate blood vessels, favoring flow and decreasing pressure inside the veins. This brings relief to symptoms such as heaviness in the legs, swelling, and discomfort. To top it off, this vitamin also improves iron absorption, essential for the proper oxygenation of cells, including those that form vascular tissues. Well-oxygenated veins are stronger, less susceptible to inflammation, and function more efficiently. How to supplement correctly? The minimum daily recommendation for vitamin C, around 75 to 90 milligrams for adults, is sufficient only to prevent diseases like scurvy. However, to achieve therapeutic effects, especially in the context of vascular health, studies indicate that doses of 500 to 2,000 milligrams per day are much more effective. Ideally, this total should be divided into 2 or 3 portions throughout the day, due to the rapid absorption and elimination of the vitamin by the body. The most effective forms of supplementation include vitamin C powder, dissolved in water with rapid absorption, capsules with ascorbic acid, which are more common and accessible, liposomal vitamin C, which uses encapsulation technology to improve bioavailability, ensuring greater cellular uptake, natural sources rich in vitamin C. In addition to supplementation, you can, and should, include foods naturally rich in vitamin C in your daily diet. Some of the most concentrated are acerola, one of the richest natural sources, guava, kiwi, orange, strawberry, lemon, red bell pepper, which surprises with its high vitamin content. Important precautions. Although vitamin C is generally very safe, people with a history of kidney stones, especially calcium oxalate type, should consult a healthcare professional before starting high doses. It is also essential to maintain good water intake to help eliminate metabolites. Synergy with bioflavonoids. Something many overlook is that vitamin C does not act alone. Its effect is enhanced when combined with bioflavonoids, compounds found in citrus fruits, vegetable peels, and dark leafy greens. Together, they promote a much more potent vasoprotective action, strengthening capillaries and further reducing inflammation. Therefore, whenever possible, combine the use of vitamin C with whole, colorful foods. Nature created this combination for a reason. This vitamin is not just an ally. It is, without exaggeration, a true protective shield for your vascular network. Ancient recipe from Indian medicine. And now, it's time to bring a millenary approach that complements vein care, a natural formula passed down through generations. Originating from Ayurvedic medicine, the traditional health system of India with over 5,000 years, this recipe has been used to relieve leg pain, improve circulation, and strengthen vessels weakened by venous insufficiency. This combination of natural ingredients works on several levels. It has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, vessel toning, and microcirculation stimulating effects. Not surprisingly, it is still prescribed today by Ayurvedic doctors and therapists worldwide as a complementary support in the treatment of varicose veins and poor circulation. Therapeutic ingredients: 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder or freshly grated, 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger, a pinch of black pepper, essential to activate curcumin, juice of half a fresh lemon, 1 teaspoon of pure honey, optional but recommended, 200 milliliters of warm water, not boiling, to preserve active compounds. Preparation method: heat the water until warm, avoid boiling. In a mug, mix the turmeric, ginger, black pepper, lemon juice, and honey. Stir well until the ingredients are fully incorporated and the drink is homogeneous. How to use: drink this mixture once a day, preferably in the morning on an empty stomach or at night before bed. For best results, maintain regular consumption for at least 30 consecutive days. Many people report symptom improvement within the first week of use. Why does it work so well? Turmeric. A powerful natural anti-inflammatory, turmeric is rich in curcumin, which reduces swelling, protects the inner walls of vessels, endothelium, fights free radicals, and helps reactivate circulation in compromised areas. Ginger increases blood fluidity, aids in preventing clots, reduces blood viscosity, and relieves chronic inflammatory processes common in venous insufficiency. Black pepper. Its main compound, piperine, enhances curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%, making the entire formula more effective. Lemon. A rich source of natural vitamin C and bioflavonoids, it stimulates collagen production, essential for keeping vessels strong and elastic, and also has powerful antioxidant action. Honey. Full of enzymes, minerals, and antioxidants, honey helps modulate the immune system and enhances the formula's anti-inflammatory effects, besides improving the taste of the drink. Contraindications. Although natural, this recipe is not suitable for everyone. People with severe gastritis, ulcers, gallstones, or those taking anticoagulant medications should consult a healthcare professional before starting use. This preparation goes far beyond a simple tea. It is a true liquid therapy, capable of cleansing, reducing inflammation, strengthening, and deeply protecting your veins in ways few natural remedies can achieve. The remedy you just learned about is only a small sample of the vast power nature offers for vascular care. There are countless other equally effective natural treatments, but unfortunately, most people are unaware of their existence or don't know how to apply them correctly. The ancestral knowledge of natural cures, which has benefited thousands of people across generations, is rapidly disappearing in the face of advancing conventional medicine and cultural forgetfulness. If you've stayed with me until now, you've probably noticed that this lesson went beyond mere health information transmission. It was a true journey of learning, self-care, and deep transformation. Today, you understand that varicose veins and venous insufficiency are not just mere aesthetic nuisances, but urgent signals that your circulation needs immediate attention and care. Together, we explored the most effective natural strategies, all backed by current science and that you can implement immediately. We talked about the importance of daily movement, hydrotherapy with hot and cold water, the habit of elevating the legs, anti-inflammatory nutrition, potent herbal medicines like horse chestnut and gotu kola, maintaining proper body weight, and even essential care with clothing and footwear. Moreover, we revealed the fundamental role of vitamin C, the true guardian of veins, essential for collagen synthesis, antioxidant protection, improved circulation, and strengthening vascular structure. To crown it all, I presented an ancient and highly therapeutic recipe, the natural remedy for strong veins, inspired by Ayurvedic medicine, which activates circulation, fights inflammation, strengthens vessels, and provides genuine relief for pain, swelling, and discomfort in the legs. Now, I want to know your opinion. Did this lesson make sense to you? What score, from 0 to 10, would you give what I have shared so far? Also, tell me which city you are watching from. This helps me understand how far this message of health, hope, and transformation is reaching. If you, like me, believe that true healing comes from nature, leave that in the comments. Share this energy, this faith, and this strength, because when we verbalize, we strengthen our own capacity for healing. And don't keep this knowledge just to yourself. Pause this video and share it now with at least 3 people you love and who need this information. You can be the channel that brings relief, health, and transformation to those around you. And don't go away yet. On the final screen, I will leave 2 more valuable videos that will help you further strengthen your vascular health, improve circulation, and elevate your quality of life. Subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any lesson or content that can transform your life. Thank you for being here with me. May God bless you abundantly. A big hug, lots of health, and see you in the next lesson. God bless you.